Hey guys, it's Shaggy here, hey, G-Unit. Welcome to episode 3 of the 60+ show, and today we're using the MSMC with the suppressor and fast mag for the attachment. Perks are hardline and lightweight for perk 1 with the perk 1 greed wildcard. Perk 2, I believe, is the toughness, and perk 3 is dexterity. So we've got a nice little setup here with one okay. Okay. Yeah, what a fail. What a fail. I mean, we run in there like a dickhead, right? And then we just die. So what? I lose my motive? No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't rage. See, we keep dying because what we're trying to do is go for the flag B and we're trying to grab it. The main thing about domination is once you get your flag at your side, you gotta go right for B and you gotta grab it. That's the whole point, right? It's obvious. So you gotta keep going and going. See, I'll keep dying because I'm determined. I'm dedicated just to go right in there and get B. I don't care about my KD. I don't care about my deaths. At the end of the game, I look at my score. I'm thinking, I'm satisfied with over 5,000 points. Doesn't matter how many kills I get. Doesn't matter how many deaths I get. Doesn't matter how many defends or captures or whatever. As long as I get over 5,000 points and we win the game. Actually, you know, I do care about the captures because you gotta get the captures to get the flags, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that you need to get a really high score. If you get a high score, you prestige faster. Get a high score, you're most likely gonna win because you're playing the objective in order to get the high scores, because there's no other alternatives, because only alternative if you want to do just go for kills, you're gonna get 50 points per kill. But if you don't do, if you keep doing that, then there's no point. You gotta play objective. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let me calm down a bit. Anyway, so as I was saying, the tactical, I'm using 1 concussion, and lethal is a grenade. I prefer the grenade over Semtex in this game because it's got a bigger radius blast than the Semtex. The Semtex is actually easier to avoid than the grenade because the grenade has the rolling effect. So when you actually throw a grenade, and what you can do, you can make it so you can bounce off things, right? And it goes to the direction it bounces off from. Whereas with the Semtex, it just sticks on, right? You can stick onto a bin, it can stick onto anything. So if you throw it accidentally and it might get stuck onto some next crap, and it won't never get anyone because the radius of the blast is so small that it would never matter, you know? So yeah, that's why I use my grenade. But in this gameplay, I believe the Scorestreak, as you can see, is the lightning strike with the Blackbird and the warship, which I know as the chopper gunner. Now, obviously, the VSAT orbital thing, we call it as a Blackbird because oh shit, lightning strike up in there, bruv. Lightning strike right there, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is what you call precise placement, right, of the lightning strike. Lightning strike can be put into good use. People underestimate it. No, I'm kidding. People love using a lightning strike because, you know, it's right there from the bat as you start Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and it's one of the unique kill streak. Actually, no, it's sort of like the airstrike from Modern Warfare 2. You know the airstrike? Do you remember the airstrike, which people don't usually use? Even I never use myself. But with this, you have 3 locations compared to the airstrike from Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2, you just call it out in the designated location, and 3 big huge Harriers just come in and just fly across, chucking bombs at that one targeted location. But this is just like the airstrike from Modern Warfare 2. However, it's got 3 different locations, and it's huge. A lot of drones come and like swarm and just start nuking for that location you chose. And actually, the initial location that you choose, right, that place gets exploded. That's what I love about the lightning strike. But you know, when I use my sweaty score streaks, what I mean by sweaty is Blackbird, the dogs, and the swarm, that's where it gets sweaty. So you can forget about the lightning strike. You don't even have to worry about it. The whole point of the Blackbird is you get it by capturing them scores. You get the scores, and the easiest game mode to get Blackbird, to get the K9 unit, to get the swarm is kill confirmed by far. Imagine 50 points per kill, 100 per capture. For the tags, and you can get other people's tags. That's the fun part, right? You get other people's tags, and you can easily get points, get Blackbird. Right, and then you die, right? Okay. So the reason why you die, if you're trying to go for a Blackbird, or you're trying to go and get that K9 unit or that swarm, and the reason why I die most of the times is because I died to Bounty Betties. Bounty Betties is the most annoying death count I've ever had. I swear, the majority of my deaths come from Bounty Betties. I ain't gonna lie, man. Seriously. It comes from the Bounty Betty. I don't know what is wrong with Black Ops 2, but everyone uses it way too much, and it takes the piss. Because I know you can counteract it with your black hat or whatever lethals or whatever perk you can use to counter it, but I don't want to use those perks. I don't want to sacrifice my favorite perks for the other perks in order to succeed in the match. I don't want to do that. I want to rush around. I don't care. Listen, I tried out free for all, right? I never had such a worse experience. Like, I had the baddest experience in free for all than any other COD, because in every free for all game I go into, the most used lethal, right, was the Bounty Betty. By far, every corner you turn into, you go boom, boom, boom. So I don't like it the way they make it so you're forced to change a perk or you change something to adapt to that sort of situation, because that shit, right, is so annoying. It's like, I don't know, when you're rushing, you don't really tend to look at the ground, right? So, you know, you sort of look at the middle of the screen and you sort of see it in the last second and you think, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, I see it, so I'm going to avoid it. So I try to jump away, and I go, and then you hear this little, you got this little gap, right, and it goes, psh, and it just explodes. That is just piss take, right? Because I'm on a streak, and I'm 1 kill away from my Blackbird, and you hear this noise like, psh, psh, and it just goes bang, and that right there pisses me off, because it's the way they animated the effect. It annoys me, because when you hear the effect go off, and you think that you ran away from the initial point where the Bounty Betty is, but the actual radius of the blast is so big that you die. Doesn't matter how far you run. As soon as that shit goes off and you take a step onto that area, man, you're fished, alright? You're fished up. You're so fished up that you get fried. That's how bad it is, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Yeah, that's sort of another annoying thing on Black Ops 2, in my opinion, man. So that shit needs to stop. I mean, I haven't used it yet. I used it one time in Hardpoint, because Hardpoint is one of those game modes where everyone comes into one area, and if they use it, I'm gonna use it too, sort of thing like that. But no, I ain't gonna use it in Ground War. I don't think it's necessary for me to use it in Ground War at all. If I'm rushing, it wouldn't benefit me at all. Like, if I don't want players to come at me. I want to go at them. You know, like, okay, that sounds so wrong. Okay, but yeah. But Bounty Betty, man, like I don't mind the C4. C4 takes, you know, a certain set of, you know, it takes that sort of skill to place and press at the same time. Where the Bounty Betty, you're like, yo, take my dick, and you can explode at any given point when you step on it, you know. So that sort of shit is like, yo, alright, you know, like the most annoying thing is when the guy is in front of you, right? When the guy is in front of you and he's like, you know what? You know, I'm like, oh shit, he's like shit in his pants. And it's going left and right, straight left and right, and it just like throws this plate at you like a dickhead, and it's just, you know, you spray it at him, and like you kill him, and what do? You die from the Bounty Betty like you have any escape. You know what I'm saying? There's no other counteracting to counter that unless you use the perk and attachment there is to counter that. You know, you can use what's it? It's like the, I can't remember what's the sit rep. Yeah, you can use. I think there's a perk similar to the, I think it's engineer, right? It's engineer similar to sit rep, where you can see it on the ground. But I don't want to use that, you know. I don't want to use the wild card. I don't want to sacrifice one of my attachments. I don't want to sacrifice, you know, something else for this, for that perk, you know, because I don't want to use it. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why. You see, you might say that. Some of you might say, why am I complaining if I'm not going to use it? But like, I feel like I'm being forced to use it, because it's been the most frequent thing that people use. But what can I say? I might be a hypocrite here, and you know, people might say like, they use it because, you know, it's the most powerful thing, most powerful lethal out there at the moment. Why not use it to get kills, you know? Why not use it? Just like I'm being a hypocrite here using the submachine gun because it's been the most powerful and most dominant class setup in the game. But yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below. This was episode 3 of the 60 Plus show. I know I didn't really talk about this gameplay as much, but this is once again Plaza Ground War Domination. We get 86 kills and 16 deaths. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate if you guys rate this video, leave a dislike or like. I don't know, I don't really care. It's up to you. You decide. It's your world, it's your choice. It's my game. Okay. Check it out. Sign out. Good night. Peace. Yeah!